So hey guys, late at night, well probably, I don't know, 10, 11, Joe's settled down for the night, he's sleeping already. I've been working on some stuff and I didn't want to be by myself no more, so I thought I'd record what I'm doing. This is something I started before I left to Florida. Actually, it was probably 2 weeks after we moved into the house. I don't know if anybody else has done it or not. I'm sure I'm not the first person. Oops. But, stamping on fabric. I got some stamps and I was like, how am I going to use these? And I wanted to do something with them because I seem to be really into script right now. So, thought I'll do it on fabric and make flowers. Shabby chic flowers out of it. I'm going to zoom out. Oops. Sorry, guys. There you go. Okay. And so this was the first one I did. It's a big script block, you know, about so big. And then I went over top of it with a key stamp. And I really liked how it turned out. It's pretty long. I made it pretty big. So this is all going in I started it out for me, and then I thought that would be a really nice thing for the rack I'm doing. So that's gonna go in that. All of these are. And then I did this one with, these were just cheap stamps. I think I paid like $1 a pack. There were several stamps in them from Walmart. They might have been even on clearance though. And but they stamp out really well. You know, and then this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. I can't tell. But I actually embossed in the middle of it. Because when I first started doing it, I had the intentions of doing it on a like 6x6 canvas layout. And then I just cut out enough to make sure, you know, if you wanted to do some flowers or something, you can, you know. Or if you want to do all this in flowers, you can. But then you have enough room over here for plain flowers to go with it. So, and then I did this one. That's the same material as the first one, just different stamps. I don't know how well you can see that. And then this is what I was working on tonight. I just finished this one up a little while ago. And let me zoom in a little bit. And it's this is part of it's Tim Holtz stamp. The bird. I'm gonna get my thread out of the way. The bird stamp. You can probably see it better that way. Tim Holtz. And then this is the new stamp set I got. Bo Bunny with the it had the music notes in it. I really like that one. Which I've got everything, my stamps sitting over here all out of whack right now. But it's a nice set. And let's see. No, that don't show it like the Tim Holtz does. And then let's see. The Listen to Your Heart. That's part of the Tim Holtz. It comes with the bird. And then these notes, they're two different ones. They're just, you know, dollar finds that I found in, I think Walmart again, to be honest. No. Yeah, the music notes are just some cheap ones. I don't even know. I think I got them on clearance in Walmart and stuff. So, yeah, I was real happy. I love this gray material. And I have a darker shade of it. And I'm going to save the darker shade for me. Because that's all I got. It's a fat quarter. So, she'll get this one. And then, you know the lace flowers that I did a tutorial on the other day? I'm just in love with that flower for some reason right now, and I wanted to see how it did on material, so I thought I'd just bring you guys along with me, and we'll see how it works out. I am going to use this. I don't have a whole lot of ink pads yet. So, and the ones that are done in black, I did use the StazOn. So I'm hoping that's permanent. And I have this color box, this red Scarlet, it's called, and it's a pigment ink, and I'm hoping that'll be permanent. We'll find out. This is the one I'll test on, I guess, when I'll wash it or something tomorrow, or put it in water and see what it does. And if anybody has any suggestions on how to get the ink off your acrylic block, I would really appreciate it. It StazOn, and I miss every once in a while, and I try and get it right away, but even just taking a baby wipe and trying to get to it doesn't, you know, it's gonna, another 6 months I'll not be able to see through the block. Okay, this is only 2 inches. So, let's see. That'll work. Nope. Look, I'm putting it upside down. That's not going to work at all, is it? That's still not going to work. Maybe I need this other flower. That'll work close enough. Just going to put it down farther. Yep, that'll work. Am I in frame? Sorry. I hope I'm in frame. Wasn't even paying attention. It's been a long day. Yeah, I got that on right. Look, already got okay, now come off there. Oh look, color box comes off good. I like that. Where's that other one? Making sure I have it on there right. Well, I tell you what, I can't do this without getting it on the thing, whether I use the big pad or a little pad. Go lay down, lady. Go on, honey. I'll let you out in a minute. I know, I asked you, you didn't want to go out. This is what happens when you want to wait. Nah. Yeah? It's good enough for testing. I just want to get a basic idea of how fabric looks stamped and turned into a flower. So we're going to do this real fast. And oh, look how short my thread is. I am not doing that right now because it will take me forever to get it threaded. So we're just going to do a single strand, and I'll just have to be gentle when I get done. Of course, I don't know where my bone folder is right off the bat. I have to watch that I don't yank out the thread. Okay, I can tell one thing right off the bat. I'm going to have to make sure that I do my stamping more down towards the bottom on each side, since I'm sewing at this end. My in frame, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just doing a running stitch. It's holding up close to my body. Oh, come on. Okay. There you go. And again, this one's 2 inches. That one ribbon, that satin ribbon I did was 1.5 inches. So I did this 2 in at 10 inches. So I'm hoping that will work. Going to finish out the back. Okay. But See what I mean by stamping more at the bottom? Because all my stuff's like up in the middle. And where you're sewing that, you're probably going to want it more at the bottom. So, trial and error. I actually enjoy making stuff for projects. I think actually more right at this point in doing this than I do making the projects. Which sense does that make? Oh, thought I pulled it right out of the needle. Okay. This is where it really, I guess it needs to be double threaded on the cotton. It's wanting to release as soon as I look at that. Oh no, don't come out now. Don't come out now. Ah, jeez. There you go. Whew, that was close. Okay. Let's put that finishing knot in there. Aha! We'll see what that looks like. Oh, that's going to be cute. On the fabric, you're obviously really going to want to... Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to want to put that... You're going to want to glue, but, you know, on the fabric, you could hot glue that, so that ain't going to be no big deal. But, I don't know. I sort of like that. Let me zoom in. Oh, well. There you go. What do you think, guys? No. And of course, I don't have a... Put a pearl. That's way too big. Right in the middle of it and stuff, but... I think that's going to be, awful cute, stamped. I'm going to have to make a few more of them. Just have to pay attention to where you're stamping on the edge so there's more designs right there. But I like that as it is. See, that's on the other side. So, anyway, that's a go. That's a win-win. And I am done for the night. So, sweet dreams, everybody. I'll see you on the other side.